So just a couple of days ago, I reported on something that leakers have been talking about all over the internet. If you've been on Twitter or anything, you have seen that apparently the Nintendo Switch Pro, or the successor to the Switch, whatever the next big console is going to be, is going to come at the end of next year, 2024, which is super exciting because it's finally time for us to move on after the Switch, even though it's going to be sad to say goodbye to the console. So we're all preparing and getting ready for this thing. But with that said, apparently there's now a new report out there stating that we could see the next console revealed at the end of this month of August. Yeah, already. Now, I'm going to start off by saying, of course, please, 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 take everything you hear today with a grain of salt. I'm just talking about what I've been hearing on the internet right now. This comes from Start Menu. It'll be in the link in the description down below, but a lot of people have been talking about this on Twitter and, weighing in on their opinions. And the first thing I want to say right now is I don't think this is possible. I just don't see it being likely considering the fact that Nintendo has a lot of games coming out this holiday. I mean, they still have Mario RPG, that Wario game. They have Mario Wonder, and there's still just even more stuff. I'm pretty sure they're going to have like the Splatoon 3 DLC release very soon. And there's even more games after that still coming for the rest of the year. So Nintendo has a lot on their slate. I mean, they've even got some games prepared for early next year, probably still going to be on the Switch with Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon and the Princess Peach game. So why in the world would Nintendo tarnish these games by already announcing the next console this soon? Well, let's get into the report. Well, apparently, the article states, the source, which is in regular contact with multiple studios and platform holders across the industry, told Start Menu that Nintendo plans to announce a follow-up to the Switch at Gamescom. Now, this is already weird because Nintendo has never really done something like this. This just goes completely against Nintendo's nature of announcing a console. They normally would hold their own private event like they did with the Switch and announce it there. I don't think they would announce something that big at Gamescom. Now, there is a very good chance that maybe there is a presentation in the works to be announced in August right before Gamescom, so that way while they're at Gamescom, they can talk about some, future ideas and show some of these Switch games, because if it is just going to be a Switch Pro or a better version of the Switch, they can still show off Mario Wonder on this Switch Pro. They can show off a lot of other games on this new hardware and just show how good it's going to look and kind of get the talk around the console, moving. Or maybe they just announce the name, because we remember when we learned about the NX way before even seeing the reveal trailer of the Switch, all we knew that there was a next console coming and it was codenamed the NX. So maybe they will give us a code name or something to look forward to or something like that. It goes on to state, the source originally tipped Start Menu off to this at the end of July 2023. Due to a lack of evidence supporting the claim, however, we didn't feel comfortable reporting the story. We also felt it highly unlikely that Tokyo Company would announce the existence of a console in the European region, considering the leadership of the company is mainly centered in Japan and the USA. However, several details of VGC's report lining up with what Start Menu's sources said have convinced us that this story holds some truth to it. The source also told Start Menu that they believe that several studios with close partnership with Nintendo have received dev kits to begin familiarizing themselves with the new hardware. Now, we knew about this. Based on the recent leaks earlier on this year, we've heard a lot of information about how apparently the dev kits are already with different studios and developers, and they're getting their hands on it now, which means it's probably just a year away. So that's the good news, is that we've been heard that, but apparently, yeah, we're going to be getting some type of presentations or reveal at Gamescom. I'm still a little shaky on this. Something else it stresses, which makes it sound a little bit better, is they say it is unclear if the claim of at Gamescom, quote unquote, means that Nintendo will be holding a Nintendo Direct the week of the show, or if the company will announce a potential Switch 2 at a Gamescom event, such as Jeff Keighley's co-run opening night live event on the 22nd of August. So yeah, if this is going to happen, it's going to be a separate Nintendo event, and they're going to announce it soon then, because it's already August 3rd. If this is going to happen, the week of August 22nd to the 27th, they got to announce this thing soon if this is actually going to be a big event. And yeah, there is no way I think Nintendo is going to announce this console just within Gamescom. Now, it is weird that Nintendo is returning to Gamescom after so many years of not being there. I think since 2019 was the last time they were at Gamescom. So yeah, this is a pretty big deal. And a lot of people might just say, yeah, maybe it's because they got a lot of games coming out this year. You know, you have Wario, you have Mario RPG, you have Mario Wonder. But yeah, I mean, out of all those games, Mario Wonder seems like one of the only like big ones. A big reason to come back is because of Mario. But maybe it has to do with the console, because I think, believe it or not, the last time they were at Gamescom was because they announced also, I think, the Switch Lite. So maybe they do announce the next Switch. Now, something else that's totally possible is Nintendo could just be using this event to talk to, you know, other companies and third-party partners about the console, you know, in private. That could very well be the case. But yeah, the only thing kind of giving this any credentials is the fact that Nintendo hasn't been at Gamescom in so long. Like, it's been since 2019. It's been a very long time, and now they're finally back. But yeah, even they announced on this website they are skeptical as well. It just would kind of kill off the holiday season if they were to announce the next Switch before this year is over. I mean, that's something that you definitely save for like the beginning of next year, like the February Direct of next year or something like that. Have a presentation then. It's way too soon. So I am on team not real. I also want to consider the fact that Nintendo's probably gearing up for another Nintendo Direct literally just next month in September, which is crazy to me still because it feels like we just had a Nintendo Direct. I mean, we did in June. So the fact that we're already gearing up for another Direct in September is crazy, but I'm not even expecting there to be anything with this next Switch there either. Like, seriously, this next Direct I feel like is going to be very safe. It's probably going to give us the rest of the DLCs for like Mario Rabbids, Mario Kart, and Splatoon. It's going to touch on stuff that we already know, like more Mario Wonder, more Mario RPG, more Wario, stuff like that. Maybe even some Pikmin 4 DLC or something like that. Maybe even Tears of the Kingdom DLC. Some more, you know, remakes, remasters, stuff like that, like Metroid Prime 2 and 3, maybe some old Zelda games, some more GameCube games coming to the Switch, stuff like that, you know, and touching once again on, you know, Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon and that Princess Peach game of next year. There's a lot of stuff still that Nintendo can jam-pack this September Direct in. There's really no need or any reason for them to show off a brand new console already. So yeah, I am still sticking on Team Fake. Of course, I leave it up to you guys to decide because at the end of the day, anything could happen, man. We live in the day and time where like literally any surprise can come out from Nintendo. They've been doing things really differently. They've also mentioned in the article that the Switch was technically revealed via a tweet. Yeah, like I said, the NX, it was called, via a tweet before we even knew anything about the Switch and anything about it being portable or anything like that. So yeah, remember, this could really happen. Maybe they just drop the name at Gamescom to get people talking and excited about the thing. But, you know, kind of just making it official. We'll see. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you want more updates and news about the Switch Pro. But thank you so much for tuning in. And like always, I'll see you all on the next one. See you guys.